السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Muhammad Ali and I am an assistant professor at Misr University for Science and Technology, Center of Basic Science. I specialize in theoretical physics and serve as an e-learning coordinator and head of the scheduling committee at Faculty of Engineering. Today, I am excited to walk you through the fundamentals of IT, which will give you a solid foundation for understanding digital transformation. This is the contents. We will begin with a broad overview of what is a computer and how it works. Then we will explore hardware and software components, as well as different types of computers. We will discuss the common uses of computers in our daily life and delve into the primary and secondary storage devices, information security, and threats like malicious software. Then we will end our lecture by knowing what is backup and what is the copyright. Well, let us begin our lecture by asking this question: what is a computer? A computer is an electronic device that accepts input, processes it, and produces the desired output. These three steps, as we see here in the diagram, input, processing, and output, form the core functionality of every computer system. Another question: how does a computer work? A computer system works by combining different components that accomplish tasks. It consists of hardware and software. Hardware is the physical parts you can touch, as you see here in the picture. And software is the instructions that tells hardware what to do. Both are essential for the computer to function. As we see here in the diagram, the main component of computer is divided into two categories: hardware and software. Hardware. Hardware is divided into four major types: input devices, which allow data entry, like a keyboard for example; output devices, which are assigned for data display; processing devices like the CPU; and storage devices for keeping data. On the other hand, software is a set of instructions that guides the hardware. It is further categorized into system software, which manages the hardware, and application software, which helps users to perform a specific task like word processing and browsing the internet. What are the types of computers? We can classify computers based on their size and speed. Supercomputers are the most powerful and expensive, used for tasks like weather forecasting. Mainframe computers are large systems that support many users simultaneously. Microcomputers, such as desktops and laptops, are smaller and more common. The most powerful computers are supercomputers. They are designed for heavy computational tasks like scientific simulations, big data analytics, and AI training. They have the highest processing power, but are costly and typically used by governments and research institutions. The second type is the mainframe computers. Mainframes are used in industries like finance and healthcare for managing large databases and critical business applications. They can support thousands of users and are known for their reliability in handling multiple workloads at once. Microcomputers is the third type, include personal computers, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. These are the most common types of computers used daily for tasks like browsing the internet, running software applications, and communicating with others. Let us talk about the use of computers in daily life. Computers play an integral role in various aspects of our lives, from education and healthcare to banking and government services. They make it easier to process large amounts of data quickly and accurately. In this slide, we see that computers are essential in many fields. In education, for example, they help with research, online learning, and simulations. In government services, computers help with data management and e-governance. Airlines use them for reservations and flight operations, while banks rely on them for secure transactions and account management. In healthcare, they manage patient records and assist in diagnostic processes. And now, let us go to the computer hardware. Computer hardware includes all physical parts of a computer system. This can be categorized into four main components: input devices, such as keyboards and mice; output devices, like monitors and printers; the system unit, which contains the CPU; and storage devices, such as hard drives and memory. As we see from the picture, input devices are tools that allow users to provide data to the computer. Common examples include keyboards, which allow users to enter text, and mice, which help users to navigate the graphical interface. Other examples include touch screens, microphones, and scanners. Output devices, on the other hand, display or present the processed data from the computer. Monitors and printers are the most common examples. Monitors show the data visually, while printers produce hard copies. Speakers also fall under this category, outputting sound. But webcam is not an output device, it is an input device, okay? And also microphone, it is not an output device, it is also an input device, okay? The system unit houses the most critical hardware components of a computer, as you see in the picture, including the motherboard, power supply, and storage devices. The motherboard is the central hub where all components connect and communicate. It includes the central processing unit, CPU, and memory, which are vital for the computer's operation. Another part of the computer is the central processing unit, or CPU, is often referred to as the brain of the computer. It performs calculations, executes instructions, and controls other hardware components. The CPU consists of two primary parts: the control unit, CU, and the arithmetic logic unit, ALU. The CU manages data flow, while the ALU performs mathematical and logical operations. Let us talk about the primary memory. Primary memory, also known as the main memory, is essential for storing data temporarily while the CPU processes it. This type of memory is fast and directly accessible by the CPU. It includes RAM, abbreviation for Random Access Memory, which is volatile and loses data when power is off. And another type is ROM, is the abbreviation of Read-Only Memory, which is non-volatile and stores critical startup instructions. Before we make a comparison between RAM and ROM, let us get know with the what's called the unit of storage. What is the unit of storage? Memory is measured in terms of bytes. So what are bytes? And kilobytes and megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes, petabytes? As we know, as a machine, computers understand zeros and ones, which is called binary digit. or bit, B-I-T. We take B-I from binary and T from digit. In short, 8 bits make 1 byte. 8 bits make 1 byte. Each 8 bits is considered 1 byte. 1024 bytes make 1 kilobytes. And 1024 kilobytes makes 1 megabyte. 1024 megabytes makes 1 gigabyte. And 1024 gigabytes makes 1 terabyte. And 1024 terabytes makes 1 petabyte. Let us proceed to the comparison between RAM and ROM. RAM is used to store data and the instructions that are currently being used by the CPU. It is volatile, meaning it requires a constant flow of electricity to maintain the stored data. ROM, on the other hand, contains permanent instructions for starting the computer and doesn't require electricity to retain its data. Another part of a computer is the secondary storage devices, are used to store data long term. These include hard drives, CDs, DVDs, and flash drives. Unlike RAM, secondary storage devices retains information even when the computer is turned off. Hard drives are the most common, with capacities typically measured in gigabytes or terabytes. There are two types of hard disks: internal hard disk, which is installed within the system unit, and external or portable hard disks. Another type of secondary storage devices, as we mentioned, is compact disk. Compact disk, or CD, is used to save data files and programs. There are three types: CDR, or compact disk recordable. These are CDs which are recordable only once. We can record or save data on it only once. Can be read several times. We can read on it in several times, but can't be erased. Their storage capacity ranges between 650 megabytes to 700 megabytes. The other type is CD-ROM, compact disk read-only memory, like this. If you buy, for example, a CD for a game, CD-ROM has the data imprinted by the manufacturer. We can read only on it, but we can't write. Okay. The third type is CD-RW, compact disk rewritable. It is like the hard disk exactly. CD recordable, or RW, allows erasing of previous recorded information and writing of new information on the same physical location. You can buy a blank CD and write on it and erase what we wrote and write a new information on the same physical location. Okay. Appeared also a third type of secondary storage devices, which is digital versatile disk. Digital versatile disk, DVD. DVDs are like CDs, which are the three types as we mentioned before: DVD-R, DVD-ROM, and DVD rewritable. Okay, but it has a high storage capacity, ranging from 4.7 gigabyte to 17 gigabyte. The third type, or the fourth type, flash drive. It is a common used flash drive which you can put in our pockets. These are removable and rewritable storage devices, which allow you to copy, transfer, and erase data several times. The capacity of it ranges from 1 gigabyte to 2 terabytes. Let us go to another topic, which is information security. With the vast amounts of data stored on computers, information security is critical to protecting the data. Security measures include creating strong passwords, keeping software up to date, and using encryption. Passwords should be a mix of letters, numbers, and special characters, and should be difficult to guess. When we use the internet and go to some web pages, we need to write the password of our accounts, and this password, as we mentioned, should be difficult to guess. These are the tips for creating passwords. First, the password should be difficult to guess. The password should not be less than the length of 8 characters or more. The password should contain a mixture of numbers, letters, and special characters, such as asterisk, dash, backslash, exclamation mark, at, hash, and so on. The password should not contain the user's name. The password should not contain the user's personal information, such as name, street address, phone number, date of birth, and so on. Another topic which we need to know about is the malicious software, or malware. Refers to the harmful programs that can damage computers or steal information. Types of malware include viruses, worms, spyware, and trojans. These programs can infect a computer in various ways, often through email attachments or downloaded files. The first type of these harmful programs is a computer virus. A computer virus is a type of malware that attaches itself to a file or program and spreads once the file is opened or executed. Viruses can corrupt or delete data and are often spread through infected email attachments or downloads. Another type is worms, are a type of malware that spreads without the need of a host file or program. They replicate themselves and they can cause damage by consuming system resources, slowing down or crashing networks and computers. The third type of malware is the spyware. It is designed to secretly collect information about a user without their knowledge. It can steal personal information, such as passwords or credit card details, and can even track your keystrokes. It also hijacks the browser and redirects it to advertising web pages. Spyware is often bundled with free software or downloaded files. The fourth type of malware is the Trojan horse. Trojans disguise themselves as legitimate software, but once installed, they perform malicious actions like deleting files, opening backdoors for hackers, or spreading other types of malware. Users are often tricked into downloading Trojans by clicking on fake softwares or ads. How to protect your computers from malicious software? To stay protected from malicious software, first, be aware of common virus symptoms and the ways they attack. Second, be aware of suspicious or new process names in the list of running process in the task manager of Windows, for example. Avoid using the auto-run option in Windows for portable drives. You know, when you put a flash memory in your computer, it opens automatically. This is a property in Windows which is called auto-run. We need to avoid using this property. Use anti-spyware software, antivirus software, and scan update regularly. Always be wary of strange emails, especially ones with the attachments. While browsing the internet, always confirm what you click, download, and install. Another topic is the backup. Backing up your data ensures that you have copies of important files in case of a system failure, hard drive crash, or other disaster. There are two primary methods: local backup, where data is stored on external hard drives or CDs, and internet backup, where data is saved in the cloud. The most preferred backup is the cloud backup. Cloud storage services such as Google Drive or OneDrive allow users to back up their files on remote servers. This offers the benefit of accessing your files from anywhere with an internet connection. Cloud services often provide free limited storage space, making it a convenient and cost-effective solution. For example, Dropbox offers up to 2 GB free space, Google Drive offers up to 15 GB free space, and OneDrive offers up to 15 GB free space. The final topic we will talk about today is the copyright. Copyright refers to the legal protection granted to the creators of original works, ensuring that their intellectual property cannot be copied or used without permission. Copyright covers a wide range of works, including literature, music, and software. Always be sure to respect copyright laws by giving proper credit to the original creators. The copyright notice should contain the following three elements. As you see here in the picture, a big C inside a circle. This symbol, which is the letter C in a circle, means that this right of this work is protected by the copyright. We sometimes write copyright, the full name, or the abbreviation COPR. The year of the copyright must be written. The name of the owner of the copyright also can be written. For example, here's the C in the circle, and we wrote 2020 Supreme Council of Universities. This means that this work is copyrighted by at 2020 by the Supreme Council of Universities. Thank you for your listening, and I will be glad to hear your questions.